Hey everyone, I hope you are having a great day because today we are back at EPCOT for their International Festival of the Arts, running now through February 19th, and it celebrates the three arts. There is the culinary arts, performance arts, and even the visual arts. Festival Arts is one of my personal favorites festivals, and we're going to be trying some creative food, checking out some beautiful arts, checking out the Paint by the Numbers mural, seeing the Disney on Broadway series, and many more. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and have a great day adventure. And one of the things you should get is going to be your festival passport. This is an important passport that has all the information from all of the food items to the Broadway series, some of the times for some of the shows, and much more. Also, while it'll be hard to kind of try and film this part, there is the Figment flip book where you can see like Figment painting alongside the book. Now, one of the cool things you can do around a park that is fun for kids is Disney Figment's Brush with Masters. This is a treasure map where you can try to find all of the artwork around World Showcase. It's going to be $9.99 plus tax. Now there is some photo ops from Sleeping Beauty to Mary Poppins and even the new Disney Wish. Also on the side there is chalk art where we can see Pluto done by Sydney Kate Lee. There is a kids chalk art that's open from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Now in terms of the entertainments, there is 3 shows at the World Showcase Plaza stage, such as the Art Defying Gravity show, where you witness incredible displays of strength, grace, acrobatics, and agility. There's also the visual arts and performance, where you watch a visiting visual artist paint a colorful Disney character in a flash. And then there's also the musicians, where you listen to art through music. And then at the American Gardens Theater, there is the Disney on Broadway concert series, where you enjoy live concert performances from Disney on Broadway stars, singing award-winning numbers from their best-loved Broadway roles in this exclusive concert series. And for the last show, there's also the Animation Academy, where you learn how to draw a Disney character from an animation artist. And that's actually where we're going to be heading very soon. And we are now walking over here to the Animation Academy. We have 5 minutes left before we can get in. When you're doing the Animation Academy, they give you a clipboard, piece of paper, and a pencil as well. So let's go ahead and get ready to draw here. Is our masterpiece right here with Remy the Rat from Ratatouille. Oh, it is very windy as well, but it is a lot better than I thought it was going to be. And honestly, with the Animation Academy, this is definitely a must-do, especially if you want to try and learn animation, how to draw as a whole. And now we are here at the L'Art de Manger, where we can see there is some flavorful Barbacoa cuisine prepared with rich color and dramatic flavor. We can see there is the mozzarella frita. It's a flash-fried breaded fresh mozzarella with artist palette condiments. I think we're going to get that, but it's also $8.50 as well. And then there's the conchile ripiene for $9.50. There's also the torta ricotta di chocolata, but that's for $8. We have the mayonnaise, pesto, balsamic, and tomato sauce. But we're gonna go ahead and give this one a try. Now it's a mozzarella frita. I think it is fresh, warm, crispy. I think it is a bit overpriced, but overall, I think it was fine. Over here at the artist table, this is a booth with delicious fare brushed with flavor. And they have two food items. They have the duck and dumplings, and this is going to be for $7.25. However, for the hummingbird cake, this one's going to be for $4.75. We're going to go ahead and get the hummingbird cake. That one looks really good. So with the hummingbird cake, I think the cake itself was really good. It's one of my favorite food items here at Festival Arts. I thought the hummingbird cake itself, with the bananas, pecans, whipped cream, and the cream cheese icing, was really good, even if the cream cheese icing was a bit overpowering. But overall, I think it is very sweet and delicious. Now for this year's Japan booth, Goshiki, there is delectable dishes featuring the 5 colors of Japanese cuisine, where there is the Wagyu bun for $9.75, a sushi donut for $8.75, and an Ichigo mochi dafuku for $6.75. We can see right down here. Over here at the Encanto booth, known as Vibrante and Vivito Encanto Cocina, there is 2 menu items based off of authentic Colombian cuisine inspired by Encanto. There's a chorizo and potato empanada for $6.75. There is also a passion fruit filled mango cheesecake for $5. Over here, we are here at L'Art de la Cuisine Francaise. This is a booth with spectacular French cuisine, played with elegance and prepared with flair. There is the warm creamy brie in a house-made bread bowl for $9.95. There's also the salmon mousse with smoked salmon, dill, and flaxseed biscuit, served cold for $7.95. There's also a puff pastry with salmon and spinach and a chardonnay shallot sauce for $7.95. And there's also an option where you can enjoy both of the salmon, hot and cold duo, for $14.75. There's also the molten Valrhona chocolate cake with hazelnut crunch and a mango raspberry colas for $9.25, I think. And right here we have ourselves the creamy brie bowl, and we also decided to get a Valrhona chocolate cake. I'm interested in seeing this, but overall I spent around 30 minutes in line. So let's start off with our first food item. This is the warm creamy brie bowl. So let's go ahead and dig in. Alright, so as we can see inside here, there is the brie, and I feel like the bread itself is fresh and really warm. I think the brie itself is very creamy and actually really delicious. I feel like if you're not a big fan of brie cheese, then you won't like it, but overall, I actually like the warm brie cheese bread bowl, even if it's not its official name, as I think this one is something I'll definitely get. But again, $9? Huh? Alright, so now I finished the brie bread bowl, and we have ourselves the Valrhona chocolate cake right here. I wonder how this will taste, so let's go ahead and dig in. Alright, I gotta say, the Valrhona chocolate cake, really good. I actually like the cake. I thought it was very sweet and rich with the chocolate. The mango raspberry itself is also a really good addition to the cake. And overall, I think the molten Valrhona chocolate cake is really incredible. One of the best desserts by far in the Festival Arts. And right over here we have Gourmet Landscapes. This is a booth with stunning dishes artfully composed with the finest ingredients from the land. As we can see here, we can check out some of the menu items with a Verjuice roasted beets for $5.50, a roasted bone marrow for $10.50, and even a wild mushroom risotto for $9.75. Also, if you're wondering about the wonderful walk of colorful cuisine, then all you need to do is purchase any 5 menu items from the locations. Make sure you collect a matching stamp, and after you've filled your pallet by collecting all stamps, bring your festival passport to Deco Delights for a festival treats. As for the menu items itself, there is the tomato soup, chorizo and potato empanada, a Virtue's roasted beets, a blueberry-filled pastry tart with purple icing, Napoleon's dessert trio, and a deconstructed key lime pie. Over here we have our next show, which is going to be a performance artist, as is going to be the Trevor Carlton doing visual arts right here. So let's go ahead and give this a watch.
His work has been exhibited across the globe. Please welcome to the stage Disney fine art artist Trevor Carlton.
How's it going, everybody? Right on. You guys ready to rock? Yeah! Me too. Let's do this.
Right over here, this is the expression section, a paint by numbers mural. This is where you can get a free souvenir and paint while putting together a piece of art. On the left side, this is where you get your paint, and on the right side, this is the line where you can paint. So over here, I can only paint 5 of them. Let's see. Well, and I'll paint 1. Alright, well, this is my contribution. So anyways, let's go ahead and get out. And we can see the final product right here. There's Imagination, Monorail. We can see the land, seas. I assume that's Spaceship Earth right there. Guardians of the Galaxy, Mission Space, unfortunately. And Test Track right over here. Right over here is Pop Eats. This is a booth with mouth-watering masterpieces inspired by pop art of the 20th century. We can see there is a regular grilled cheese with tomato soup for $5.75, a pimento cheese, bacon, and fried green tomato grilled cheese with tomato soup for $6.50, and a Rock Dots white chocolate and orange mousse with vanilla bean chiffon cake for $5.25. And honestly, let's go ahead and go with the basic offering and get the tomato soup with grilled cheese. So I got myself this tomato soup with grilled cheese. We're gonna go ahead and give this a try. First, let's just bite it to the grilled cheese. All right. I think it's actually really good. Now, by itself, the grilled cheese is really good, but with the tomato soup, if we dip it in right here, then it is actually incredible. It is a comfort food for me, and I think Disney did a good job with the grilled cheese. The bread is very toasty and fresh. The cheese is melty and delicious. And overall, I'll definitely get this one again. And right over here we have Deco Delights. This is a booth that has sweet treats inspired by Art Deco, from the Gilded Jazz Age to the pastels of Miami Beach. There is the Neapolitan dessert trio for $5.25. It has a chocolate tart, vanilla bean cheesecake, and a strawberry mousse. It looks very small, but let's go ahead and give this one a try. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really a huge fan of this. I didn't really like the vanilla bean cheesecake, nor did I like the strawberry mousse. The one highlight is definitely the chocolate tart right here. That one is really good. It's kind of like a sampler platter, but overall, I wouldn't get this one again. Over at the second booth, there is Cuisine Classique. This is a booth with braised dishes inspired by classic art of the 18th and 19th century. Over here, there is the beef Wellington for $8.75. There's also a cast iron roasted PEI mussels for $8. Over here, we are at Deconstructed Dish nearby Test Track, where it has classic dishes fragmented and presented as never before. We have a deconstructed BLT for $7.25 and a deconstructed key lime pie, which is going to be for $6.50. And for beverages, there's also deconstructed strawberry mint julep for $4.50 as well. Over here, we have El Artista Hambriento. This is the booth right near Mexico. It has classic and colorful Mexican fare. We have a carne asada for $10.50. We also have a tostada de langosta for $8. And right over here we have the Painted Panda. This is a booth with decorative cuisine inspired by magnificent Chinese art. They have 3 menu items. They have a General Tso's chicken shumai for $10.75. There's a char siu pork bun for $8.50. And a sesame balls with red bean paste for $7.25, along with a black and white bubble tea for $8.75. And I think we might as well get the char siu pork bun and then make our way around the World Showcase. I gotta say, the char siu pork bun is honestly really good. I think the coleslaw was very unnecessary and didn't really add much flavor, but I did like the bun as a whole. I think it's really soft, and with the char siu pork bun, it is a sweet and savory treat right here that unfortunately is just okay. For Germany booth, this is Pastoral Palette. This is a booth with party dishes inspired by timeless Bavarian folk art. There's a red wine braised beef short rib for $8.75 and a black forest cake for $4.75. Over here, we have our next show, which is the Disney on Broadway concert series. This is a concert that has 3 show times from 5:30, 6:45, and 8 p.m. I think my main tip is around 30 to 45 minutes, but I think with that being said, let's head in and check out the Disney on Broadway concert show.
There'll be magic, there'll be fun, for the first time in forever. Time that for the first time in forever. For the first time in forever. Nothing's in our way. Never were words so true. My my heart's far, far away. Home is too.
And I just got out of the Disney Broadway con series. I think it was actually really good. I really enjoyed the show. I think the singers are incredibly talented. If you are a fan of Broadway, especially Disney Broadway shows, then I would definitely recommend this show. But I think right now we actually have one more place we need to get to, and that is the Odyssey building. At the Odyssey, there is Figment's Imagination Station, where it's one of the most popular places as there's all sorts of food and a few craft areas such as spin art, nameworks, and sandbox creations. One of, if not the most popular item, is the Figment Popcorn Bucket. It costs $30, or it's the Imagination Pavilion with Figment inside it along a rainbow. All you need to do is on the My Disney Experience app, go on to the mobile food orders and click on EPCOT souvenir release. So inside the Inspiration Station, there is two snacks. There's a blueberry filled pastry tart with purple icing and a rainbow cake, as well as a grape smoothie with the pastry tart being $4.75 and the rainbow cake being $5.50. So, that being said, let's go ahead and get ourselves a rainbow cake and a pastry tart. Now with the blueberry pastry tart, I think it is average at best. I really like the purple icing and the blueberry, but overall I wasn't really a huge fan of it. However, we then have ourselves the rainbow cake, where I think it was actually, just like last year's cake, really good. I think it's sweet, delicious, and also the cake is very soft and moist. And I really think this is one of the best cakes here at Festival of Arts.
I'm not losing my mind. There was no one at right? Okay, good. Because Gio was like, can you go to right? And I didn't hear a name. I was like, okay, sure.
And that's going to be it for tonight here at EPCOT International Festival of Arts. I had an amazing time. Tried some incredible food, went to the Disney on Broadway concert series, learned about animation at the Animation Academy, and most importantly, had a fun time. And as always, until next time, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.